Hey guys, so I wanted to make this video to share my skin journey and my struggles, in particular with acne. Just hoping that it can get to somebody that needs to hear this, and hoping that it can help them. I have overcome my skin situation, and I'm hoping that it can help others by sharing my experience. So I made a list here of everything that I want to talk about, so that way I don't go on and on and on. So if you see me looking over here, that's what I'm looking at. And the other thing that I wanted to say is that I am making a part 2 for this video, just because a bitch can't edit, and it's probably going to be too long if I share everything that I want to share with you guys in just this one video. So I'm looking over here, but this is part 1. I got distracted. This is part 1, where I'm just gonna share the from start to finish, my experience, where I've been, the products I've tried, crazy shit I've done to try to get rid of my acne, and all of that good stuff. And then part 2 of the video is gonna be the products that I use now that are working for me now to maintain my skin healthy. So let's start. I wanted to start with a disclaimer. I just want to let you guys know that I am not a dermatologist. I'm not a doctor, unfortunately. I wish I was, but I suck at math. So here we are. I am not a dermatologist, and I'm not an esthetician. So I'm not an expert whatsoever. So whatever you hear from me, this is just my personal experience. But do go to a professional if you don't trust me. So let's look over here and look at my little list. Okay, so my problem started as far as I can fucking remember, okay? I have been struggling with acne ever since I can remember. So in particular, I remember having acne when I was like 12, 13 years old. And I started, having problems, and I remember wanting to use foundation, but I wasn't allowed to use makeup back then, other than mascara, I think, in middle school. But I remember definitely having insecurities in middle school about my skin. So acne is genetic. So, partially, that's a partial issue. And, I definitely got the shit end of that. My parents both had bad acne, so me and my brothers do struggle with acne, and that's a big part of it. It's just genetics, unfortunately. So my friend Maria, that bitch, she has beautiful skin, and if you see pictures of her mom, she also has beautiful skin. So, sometimes you just get lucky. So I did not, but here we are, and now I'm going to tell you how you can get rid of your acne, and hopefully this can work for you. So I've always had acne as far as I can remember, and it's always been like my #1 insecurity. Like, I always wanted to be able to just not wear makeup, or just wear different type of foundations where it was like lightweight, but unfortunately I always had to use the heavy ass Kat Von D ass foundation, because I needed to cover that shit up. So let's see, that's how it started. And I have done everything under the sun to get rid of my acne. Everything. I tried every product you can think of that is sold on Ulta, Walgreens, CVS, Sephora, all that shit, from low end, like shitty little things you see at Walgreens that you think might work, because at that point, that was just like my what if there's like a secret, gem hidden at Walgreens and I hit the jackpot and it gets rid of my skin, situation. It did not. So I've tried from the lowest price things all the way to the bullshit in Sephora that is way overpriced and does absolutely nothing for you, at least in my case. My computer's making a weird ass noise. Do you guys hear that? Okay, so all of these products that are sold at the stores did nothing for me. I remember trying a product from Murad, and I don't know if I did it wrong or what the case was, or if it was just a shit product, but it was specifically like for their acne stuff, and it just burned my skin. Like, it was so bad. I started like peeling. It was just terrible. And it was right before my birthday. And I had a shitty face for my birthday. I think I might still have pictures of that. It was so horrible. So I will actually be creating a post as well about my before and after situation with my skin, and I'll let you guys know what it looked like, because I don't have perfect skin now, by the way. I don't claim to have perfect skin. I am still trying to fix it. I am okay with it now. I love it, but compared to how it was before. But compared to how it was before, it's definitely better now, so I'm happy. I am drinking a little bit of wine, so if you see me a little uppity, it's because I'm probably getting drunk. Let's take another sip. Okay. Ugh, that's terrible. So anyway, yeah, I tried every product under the sun that you can think of. So it wasn't until 2016, or maybe 2016 or 17, I started working with my previous employer, and I met a wonderful person, Olivia. She was my supervisor there, and Krista, who told me that they were using a product called Image Skincare. And that's this right here. I actually still have it. I still use it. And Krista and Olivia were telling me that they used that and that it was amazing. And Krista was having similar problems as me, and she says that this, really helped her acne clear up. So this is one of those products that you can only get like through spas, like special places. You basically have to get it from a professional. And so I was able to get some, and I used the cleanser and the body spa lotion, which is, I guess, for body acne, but I used it on my face because I thought my face was fucked up. And to my surprise, it actually worked. So it did a lot of work, more than any other product I have tried ever did. It did wonders for my skin. It got rid of a lot of it. However, my skin still wasn't completely cleared. So the problem here is I was just trying to figure out why the fuck is I'm so sorry, I do curse like a sailor. So why is my skin like this though? Like, why do I have to keep using a lotion for the rest of my life and a cleanser for the rest of my life just to get my acne situation sort of under control? So it was getting it good, as more under control as anything had ever had in the past, but it was never really like taking the problem away. And that's because acne is a problem, and when you use lotions, any lotion, it can be any fucking lotion that you get, the most expensive, the best lotion, whatever, any lotion that works, and it kind of takes shit away. It might do it for you for a little bit, but what happens is your skin starts getting used to it, and then it loses the effect. And also, the acne is a problem that you might be trying to mask over with a band-aid, but what is actually the source of your acne? That's what you have to figure out. So this is different for everybody. So let me tell you what it was for me. I ate a lot of junk food. I need my elotes. I was eating a lot of elotes, a lot of raspados, everything. I had no self-control. So 2016 was the year that I started going to the gym religiously. So I started going to Orange Theory, and I was told that year that I had a little bit high cholesterol by my doctor. So I got scared, of course, and I said, shit, I better, get this under control before it gets any further. So I started going to the gym, and I still wasn't eating right though. I did lose a lot of weight. It was great, but I was still eating all of the junk food that was making my, I needed like a detox basically. So my body just needed to clean itself. So then I started eating healthier because, why go to the gym and do all this hard work if you're still not going to eat healthy and you're not going to be feeling great? And aside from that, you're not going to really get any results with your, whatever you're trying to do here with your body. Nothing's going to happen if you're not eating right. Even if you're doing all the workouts in the world and you're working out so hard, if you're not eating right, it's going to do almost nothing. But that's a different video. So anyway, so 2016 was the year that I started, working out, and I was getting my health in check. I started eating better, but not quite all of that better. You know what I mean? You know, I still had my elotes every once in a while. So that same year, like maybe that year 2016, that's when it all started, when I started using Image and I started noticing my skin started clearing up. But I noticed, you know, hey, why the fuck is it not all gone? Like, what's going on here? Got my nutrition in check, but still not fully. And I started getting, you know, into different things. I obviously, like, literally was always looking for the next thing that could possibly help my skin get better. So I discovered microneedling with PRP. It's a microneedling with PRP facial, and what that is, it's basically the vampire facial that you saw Kim Kardashian. Everybody saw Kim Kardashian get, where she had like a bleeding face. So basically, it's like it's like a little pen, and it has little needles on it, and they scrape all your face. They scrape it, and then they take your blood. So they take your blood, they take your plasma, they put it in a little machine. The blood turns to plasma, and then they just put it all over your face, and then they basically let the blood sit there. And plasma is super rich in a bunch of good shit. So that's something your esthetician, your professionals will be able to give you more details on, but not me. But I can tell you that it did wonders for my skin. So that was the only facial. Like, I had never tried any other of those little bullshit facials you see people getting, because I know, like, okay, it might make my skin feel good for a couple of minutes, but I know that it wasn't going to do anything for me in the long run. So I never even bothered, like, spending money on that. I know that I probably should now because I'm getting older, but at the time, for my acne problem, I wasn't even caring about those little facials. But this facial was different. It was like a hardcore one, and I started getting those. I think the first one I got was maybe 2017, and then I had 4 in total, 4 sessions over the years. So I actually just had my last one last December, and it's by far the best facial you can get if you have any surface. Like, for me, I had really bad acne, and even though my acne was starting to go away, I was left with really bad scarring. So you know, if you get really close, I'm actually a little red right now because I'm nervous. See, I get red when I get nervous. Isn't that fucking crazy? Everybody that knows me personally knows that it's hilarious. Like, if you get me nervous or really pissed off, I'll start turning colors. Like, it's so weird. But anyway, I was left with really hardcore scars. So that's why I wanted to get the PRP facial. But it turns out that that was also helping my acne. I don't know if it's specifically for that. It's actually supposed to be for anti-aging and a bunch of other good shit. But it helped me with my acne, and it helped me with my surface problem. So it helps smooth my face out. So I love that facial. It's really expensive though, but I swear it's gonna be the best thing you can do for yourself, rather than spending a lot of money on those little facials that you get, because those really didn't do shit for me. I'm sorry. Like, they might be good to maintain the glow and the, you know, appearance of a healthy skin if you already have good skin. But if you're looking to actually resolve a acne problem and like bumps and shit, you know, I think this is the best one that you can get. That's my opinion. That's what works for me. Again, it's really fucking expensive, and get it done with somebody that actually knows how to do it, because it's a very delicate situation. You know, they take blood from you, they draw blood, and then they put that shit on your face. So make sure you go to a professional with anything medically, really. So I have these little shits on because I seem to be having a problem with my camera video recorder when I record videos. So that's why I'm doing it through here. But let's see, what else can I say? Okay, so the other thing that I started to realize was that, again, the facials really helped me, but it still wasn't getting rid of the source, because the source is your nutrition. So the nutrition part, I feel like I got down. I was like, okay, I'm working out, I'm exercising, I'm keeping myself healthy, I'm not eating a lot of junk food anymore, I am losing weight, you know, I'm looking good. So what the fuck is the problem? And I tried a product called Balance by Alani Nu, and this was super raved about on the internet, so I decided to try it. I've been following this girl, Katie Hearn. on Instagram, and then she came out with these products, and a lot of the people that were taking the products were claiming that they were able to get pregnant after years of infertility. And then a lot of people were also claiming that it helped their acne, like their very bad cystic acne, go away. So, and then people were saying that their skin was glowing after using it. And basically what this product is it balances out your hormones. So if there's a hormonal problem going on in you, you know, it can pretty much, for a woman, I can't tell you, it fucks everything up. If you have a hormone problem, it can fuck up so many different things in your body. In my case, it was my skin. So like I said, I had gotten my nutrition. I was getting all of these expensive ass facials. I was using the right products that I know were working because I could actually see a difference, but I still wasn't like at the source of the problem. And then, so I decided to try Alani Nu Balance, the pills, and I swear to God, I tried them for like, maybe I did like 2 or 3 bottles. So I didn't even have to take so many of them like for a really long time to start seeing the results. It varies for everybody, by the way, so it's different for everybody that tries it. But for me, I think I took like 3 bottles, 3, maybe 4, I don't remember. It definitely wasn't more than 5 for sure. And I noticed that my skin completely started clearing up. I started getting a nice glow, and I just wasn't getting like a lot of like pimples at all. And the only time that I would get acne was just regular pimples, you know, that you get around your period. Or if I eat chocolate, in my case, I get pimples right away. So those were normal. And then, you know, I was able to keep my skin at bay. Everything was amazing. So I stopped taking them. I didn't even have to take them like forever. Like, you know, there's some things that you just have to continue doing for a long time if you want to keep seeing the results. Well, this wasn't one of them, thankfully. So my advice to you, let's see where I'm at with my notes. Okay, so yeah, this is getting to the last of this video, which is part 1. Get to the source of the problem. That is the best advice that I can give anybody. Get to the source of the problem. What is the source for you? Is it your shitty nutrition, which I can help you with? Is it your shitty nutrition? Is it that you are not giving your body enough nutrients? Are you not feeding it enough of something? Are you eating a lot of shit food that your body is, you know, it's acting out, and that's why you're getting bad acne? Or if you're a woman, are you maybe having a hormonal problem that's causing your acne? That was, I feel like for me, it was all of these things that I mentioned. It was shitty products at first that fucked my skin up. It was having a very bad nutrition, eating a lot of junk food, not eating enough of the right things. And on top of everything, I had a hormonal situation going on because, you know, once I started using those pills, it balanced out my hormones, everything was good, and then I just never had really bad acne again. So lucky for me, I stopped using those because I didn't have to use them anymore. Oh, excuse me. I didn't even have to finish the whole line because I got super comfortable here. But lucky for me, I didn't have to continue using them for a long time. You know, maybe if I wanted to, or if I started to feel like I was getting a problem again, I would maybe feel like I needed to, but I don't feel like I need to, so I'm good for now. So now all I do is obviously keep my nutrition good. I eat the right food. I try to keep my shitty food, junk food, you know, I have these like English and Spanish just kind of mixed up, and I try to not have a lot of shit food. So yeah, that's what I've been able to do. So that is my advice. That is my journey. I wish that I could say more, but I have to keep it as short and sweet as possible so that way I can get my message and my point across. But if you guys have any other questions, let me know. And again, I want to end the video by saying that this problem is within. Most likely, I'm not a doctor, but for me, it was a problem within my body, that something was out of balance, and I was definitely not feeding my body enough good food. So it was acting out, and it was giving me shitty skin. And on top of that, my bad genes, with, you know, it runs in my family, so I wasn't really giving my body a fighting chance to be good, was I? Fuck, this video is 20 minutes long and I was trying to make it short and sweet. Alright, cheers everybody, you guys have a good night. Part 2 of the video, I don't know if it's gonna come tonight because I have to get up early to go hiking tomorrow, and it's already 12:48, so, you know, I need to go to sleep. So I don't know if I'll be able to do part 2, but part 2 is gonna be me showing you guys the products that I take now for my skin, just to keep it healthy and make sure that that it looks decent. But thank you guys for listening to me, and again, if you guys have any questions, let me know. My baby is waking up. I'm too loud. Bye. Have a good night.